Does your furry friend take over your bed every night? It's time to reclaim your space while giving them the comfort they deserve with the coldest, cozy dog bed. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description to buy now on Amazon.
Two depraved killers drugged and raped a complete stranger who died after having his drinks spiked with powerful narcotics. Father of three Callum Simpson, 24, did not regain consciousness after being intoxicated with the Class C drug etaizolam and alcohol. His youngest child was born 11 days earlier. Dylan Brister, 27, and Cameron Allen, 21, were warned yesterday they face life sentences for the murder of Mr. Simpson at Brister's home in Methil, Fife. The killers had been seeking a man to abuse before Mr. Simpson appeared at their home with a mutual friend. Graphic footage recovered from Allen's phone was shown to a jury during the trial at the High Court in Edinburgh, along with photographs of horrific injuries sustained by the dead man in the attack on him. The trial judge, Lord Harrower, told jurors after they unanimously convicted the pair of the sexual assault, rape and murder, "The evidence has been of the most harrowing nature that this court has ever had the misfortune to listen to." He said that in light of the sensitive nature of the trial, any juror would be entitled to use counseling services if required and excuse them from further jury service for the rest of their lives. The judge told Brister and Allen that there was only one sentence for murder, a life sentence, but he would adjourn for background reports on the pair until next month. Advocate Depute Angela Gray told jurors, "This is a plan between both accused to drug Callum Simpson to make sure he does not get up. They drugged him for their sexual gratification. That drugging was wickedly reckless to the consequences, and in so doing they had a complete disregard for the safety and the life of Callum Simpson." She said the film was a glimpse into the depravity and the dynamic between Brister and Allen. During the footage, Allen could be heard saying to his accomplice, "At least he is still breathing." The court heard that Allen and Brister had been seeking to recruit a man to make up a threesome with them, but efforts to find a participant failed. One man who met Allen at an inaugural Pride event in Dundee was told they would be up for choking him and wanted to tie him up and abuse him, but he chose not to become involved. Ms. Gray said, "And then Callum Simpson, a complete stranger, arrives by chance." Mr. Simpson arrived at the house with a friend, Dylan Stewart, who knew the pair and later departed, leaving him alone with them. Ms. Gray said, "There was no evidence that Callum Simpson had any homosexual tendencies. The pair denied murdering Mr. Simpson by drugging him without his knowledge, resulting in him losing consciousness and failing to give or get medical help for the victim." The predatory pair were also convicted of sexually assaulting and raping their victim after he was unconscious. The victim's wrists were bound with rope during the attack. Brister, who received almost £1,200 a month in benefits, had won more than £20,000 gambling and bought 1,000 tablets for £200. He claimed that he believed they were genuine diazepam, which came in proper packaging and a pharmacy carrier bag. But Allen, who said he was at the drugs handover, said it was strips of drugs in a freezer bag and they came with a warning. He said the woman supplying them warned Brister they were strong and added, "That's why she gave the warning. Someone had already died from taking them." Forensic evidence indicated that glasses, including a champagne-style flute and skull shot glass, were spiked with etaizolam before the victim drank from them. An experienced medical examiner who saw the injuries inflicted on Mr. Simpson told the court, "If the person was awake and fully conscious, it would be very painful." The court heard evidence that Brister had previously spiked the drink of a woman with diazepam in 2018 and put tablets in the mouth of another without her consent. Brister told the court he suffered from complex post-traumatic stress disorder and a personality disorder and received antipsychotic medication. Brister said, "We raped him and continued to have sex. It is what it is, disgusting. It should never have happened. I am not going to make excuses," he said. Allen told police that he had bad sex thoughts because he what happened to him when he was younger and added, "This is the first time I have acted on those thoughts." Allen said he was in love with Brister but claimed the older man